Hello. Good morning. It's raining. Again. For the fifth day in a row, I was telling myself, I've been wanting to move to Oregon, but after dealing with it for like the past 4 or 5 days, I can't even remember anymore. And being in it, like wet, rained on, wind, coat, wet socks. I'm just like over it, and I don't know what system is out there that's shooting fucking showers our way. It needs to hurry up and move along because I really do. I do need the sun, and not so much the sun. I just need dry and bright. Like beautiful skies and shit like that. So to answer my question, Christine, I don't think you can live in Oregon. As much as you want to be there and do the damn thing, I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it. So, with that being said, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine. I'm going to read some cards. It is early for me. I just woke up. I just made a delicious... Look at the froth on this shit right now. Oh, snap, bro. Oh, I almost spilled coffee on my... I just bought one of those little, like, whiskey machine thingies. Game changer, bro. Game changer. It gives, like, froth. It gives my coffee, like... I was gonna say density, sustenance, something like that. I just don't know what the word is, but it's giving it, and I'm happy. My first sip, I put cinnamon, sugar, and regular milk in my coffee, because I don't have fancy ass creamer. But I found a way to make your own creamer at home, and I think I'm gonna give that a jab. Oh, I think the sun is popping out of a little pocket in the sky, the gray sky. It just lit up out there. But it's still gray everywhere else. Yeah, I'm looking at my window. Anyway, so I woke up. I start work at 5. And, I was like, I want to read. I don't know why, I just do. I have no reason to either. Oh, the sun's out. Oh, my wish has come true. It was sprinkling. It was raining. And so I was like, and it was gray. It's still gray. I see the gray. But then the sun has popped out. And I think that's so good. Because it's like, I think that's what's happening with a lot of us. The sun is popping out for us finally. The skies are clearing. The sun's coming out. We're getting brighter, happier, and anything else the sun represents. I did clean my desk, my table here, and I haven't pulled anything out because I was checking to see how my recording's going, and it seems to be going well. So I'm gonna ride with it. I think I'm gonna pull an oracle for right now. I'm gonna pull an oracle from the Signs of the Times oracle. Let's see what this reading's theme is all about. I don't have my ring light, I don't have my candle, I don't have my incense, I don't have anything. Just raw dogging it right now. I woke up, my tummy hurting. It hurts like, when you go to bed after you eat a lot of food, you get super full, and then you go right to sleep. And in the morning, you have this like aching pain in your stomach, which is because your stomach has been working overtime digesting all the shit you put into your tummy right before bed. Well, that's what it feels like right now. But I didn't eat anything before bed. I didn't eat a damn thing. If anything, I didn't eat at all. I didn't eat dinner. Maybe it's the same feeling. I don't know. I just had one meal all day yesterday, and that was a burger at 2 o'clock. It came with a combo, and I left the damn, because I had work yesterday, so I ate food from work, and I had ordered a combo. So I had my burger, my chips and salsa with guacamole, and my soda. I only ate 2 out of the 3. And I left my damn chips and my damn guac and my energy drink at work in a fridge where they clean and throw everything out. And I'm just like, I paid extra for that guacamole, and I paid $1. I love the Arizona energy tonic for like $1 and some change. I fucking love that stuff. It's an energy drink, but I don't feel it like that. It's not hitting me hard like a Red Bull or a Monster or anything like that. It's very subtle. And the drink is delicious. It tastes like a little like seltzer orange soda, like soda water. I don't know. Anyway, I left it. And I work tonight, and I'm hoping at least the drink is still there. I don't care about the guac. It was only... Well, the guac costs more than the drink. But still, whatever. I just hope the drink's still there. Alright, we're going to pull a card to see what the energies are. Ooh, and I was about to say, and I don't have my crystals, but I have it here. Crystals. Achievements number 9. Crystals achievements number 9. I don't even know what kind of crystal this is. I want to say lapidolite, labradorite, something like that. Labradorite. Let's see what that's all about. Number 9. Oh, right there, right to it. Achievement. Give yourself a pat on the back for all you have achieved. Yes. The time and energy you put into your endeavors has paid off. Crystals are formed over time by molecules coming together in a repeated pattern, and they are symbols of success, victory, and achievements. The crystal... Oh, I was right. The crystal now that I'm reading, I can't say it. Labradorite. The crystal labradorite point depicted on the card is a visual representation of reaching to the top, and the shape frequently appears in monuments and landmarks. Just as the stone shines in the light, you are shining bright in your own way. Release your stress and doubt. You've successfully overcome all the challenges and difficulties you've encountered thus far. This is a reminder that hard work pays off and that triumphant time is here. Stand tall and be proud of what you have accomplished. And the sun came out like shining. It says, you are shining bright in your own way. Additional meanings for this card: recognition for your work in the public eye, the successful completion of a project, graduation, engagements, milestones, and celebrations, positive results from hard work, mastery. I really like the vibe of this reading. I can end it here because I think maybe that's all some people really needed to hear. I know that's all I needed to fucking hear. I just needed to hear that. And now I feel good. Now I feel great. Now I can carry on, with this grin on my face, this smile on my face, look out the window and see the gray clouds slowly disappearing. Maybe today is finally the shining day of all this fucking rain. Bro, I got a knot on my arm, my hand right here. And this was like 3 weeks ago or something. Oh, jeez. Anyway, let's go right into it. What cards am I going to use? Hey, I have not used my After Tarot or Before Tarot since I got them. But I want something like that. I want something classic, old school. The imagery is like very, Rider Waite, in which I need to buy a new Rider Waite deck because I have one, but my High Priestess card disappeared. I have no idea where it is. Where it could be. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can do this one. The Grand whatever. From Marquise. Something like that. I forget his name. I hope everybody's having a great day. Or has been having a good week. Because I'm not saying my week is done, but it is Friday. Today is Friday. That's all I got. Today is Friday. Oh, my coffee is really helping my tummy. My whole body, really. I feel like sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, I don't know if it's the AC or like, I don't know. I don't know. My whole body's just like stiff, aching, and I don't know. And then I drink something warm, whether it's coffee or tea, and I just feel bad for myself. Like I feel like I feel like a fish out of the water when I wake up. Just like skeleton waking from or a dead body. Yeah, I feel like a dried up dead body. And then I drink some liquids that's warm, and then I'm like, I plump up, you know? Maybe there is something to that, and I don't know, and then maybe there's something serious. I don't know. But, yeah. We got a flipper. Chariot! Look at that. After what I just read with the Labradorite card of achievements, look at the card we get that decides to just turn over while I'm shuffling. The Chariot. We are on our way. You are on your way. And I love the colors of this person. The purple, the gold, even the little greens, the nature tones of the greens. I feel like I need to put in my ring now. Let's put in my ring. I gotta... No. I got my daughter a Lego structure situation. This is all of our extras from the structure. Let me show you. It's slowly being built because she's in charge of it. If it was me, I would have been dead. But I got her the Minecraft because that's like what we're about right now, including myself. I'm addicted to Minecraft. I like building shit. I like building houses, and that's all I like to do on creative. I was doing it on survival, and then my daughter's like, you know, you can switch to creative while in this game. I'm like, I can? I went into creative, and it gives you every fucking thing you can possibly create or have or whatever. It looks like the rain's coming again. And I was like, and I just found out you can take some of those things from the creative whatever and put it into a chest and then change back to survival, and you will have that shit. I was like, all this hard work. Like, I built this massive house out of, like, in creative mode. I went into caves, deep down into the caves, found some ancient ruins. Mind you, I'm in peaceful, so somebody already told me if you go far down into the caves, there's this little like temple area that has like these weird noises, and there's like blue light, fire. They were like, oh man, if you weren't on peaceful, you will be cooked. I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to find out. It already creeps me out just to know that there's a thing there that listens for you and then just kills you. Have no chance. I'll stick to peaceful. But anyway, so yeah, she told me all this stuff, and I was like, wow, man, I like really busted my ass trying to be the next alchemist in survival, trying to just create stuff. But now I am on creative, and I am just, this is the sad part. I don't know why I'm even on this game so hard, but I'm hyper fixated on this game. And it was honestly between playing Minecraft before work or doing a tarot reading. And I was like, let's do a tarot reading, because I was on it last night and the day before and the day before, and there was one night that I did literally an all-nighter, and I was like, oh my god, I literally have been up all night finishing my daughter's house. I was creating a house for her, which came out so amazing. It's so beautiful and so big and so cool, and it's still like I'm doing all these like finer details. Anyway, yeah, I was doing her house, and all of a sudden I hear her little watch that she doesn't wear, but it lays around random places in the house. I heard it start going off, and I was like, no, because that watch only goes off at 6 in the morning. When I heard that shit, my heart dropped, and I looked at the clock on the stove, and yes, it was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I have been playing Minecraft till 6 in the morning, and I have to take her to school. I literally have to wake her up right now and get her ready for school, and my eyeballs were burned. I was like, I can't believe I just did this. Anyway, so I bought her this crafting table, Lego structure, and this is it. This is the bottom half of it. She's like I said, she's in charge. This is how it looks like when it's done. Isn't it so cool? We got it for her birthday. Happy birthday, Quinn! For when she turned 7, which was in August this year. We went to Legoland, did all that, which I found out Legoland is not. It's not. It's not. But we got that for her, and that was fun. I don't know why I just said that. I don't know why I just brought up the Lego. I don't know. I don't know why I brought that up. Anyway, I'm gonna stick my light on because it's starting to get a little dark. Oh, the sun is out again. It's fighting. It's like fighting. It's not easy for the sun to creep up right now. I can tell. I see you though. I see you. I see your efforts. Now, if my video, which did it when I did a reading on the full moon. Yes, I did a reading on the full moon, and no, I did not post it because I don't know if I want to yet. It might be late, and it's been so long now that I don't think it's worth posting. But I did a 2-hour reading, and no, it's not working. My light is officially broken. Oh no! Don't do it to me. No. Okay. You are looking a little, I don't know, looking a little like you're gonna not work for me. Everything's busting. You know, the blue is not bad. I like the blue. I normally put the gold rim and it gives it that soft glow, but this blue, I can work with it. Anyway, so this is why I needed the ring, because yeah, you can see the cards a little better. So we got the Chariot. After the achievement card, we now got the Chariot. And this decided to just present itself like, it's more confirmation on like, looks like you know where you're going. You looks like you're on the right path. And it looks like you know what you want. That's the most important part, I feel. You gotta know what you want to get to it. You have to. You can't be all like, I don't know, whatever. Because then literally your Chariot's going to be like, one, imbalanced. There's going to be a lot of crazy ass energy coming to you, trying to claim what you can't seem to claim yourself. It gets very confusing and very rough for no reason, only because you're not focused, or you don't have a destination set. But this is powerful, the Chariot. It's ruled by Cancer, I believe. I want to know. I want to know. They're not gonna know. They're gonna know. I was thinking about that. Let's see. What is a Chariot? I know. I feel like it's Cancer and something. There it goes. It's the throat chakra. And it is Cancer, yeah. Ruled by the moon. It speaks of victory, overcoming obstacles, success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, hard work, and focus. What did this say? All your hard work is paying off. Let's read it one more freaking time because you've successfully overcome all the challenges and difficulties you've encountered thus far. This is a reminder that hard work pays off and triumphant time is here. Stand tall and be proud of what you've accomplished. Stand tall. And this is standing, well, it's sitting, but she's sitting up tall and straight, straight back. Very royal-esque, very Cleopatra because of the Sphinx, the Egyptians vibe that's happening here. She looks very much like royalty, especially with the purple and the gold. I fucking love it. But that's cool. And she's over the pyramids, and any kind of like pyramid-y or mountains in the tarot represents challenges. So you're over them, you're overcoming them. That's cool. I'll put that right there. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see. That's good. I don't know, I feel very good. And it's just getting brighter and brighter. Confirming everything I'm saying. Because it's time. Enough with the gray, gloomy vibe. It's time to step up, step out, and go for it. Whatever it is that the Chariot's talking about, and all the hard work that you're putting into, maybe that's the area that you're very confident in. I hate it when they don't. I got a card that flew out at me, so I'm gonna look at it. Not only are we, pursuing our ventures, just going after what we have in mind, we're also being presented with options, good options. The Seven of Cups options. Yes, Seven of Cups. It's a very, I feel like with your hard work and moving forward, the reward is, here's what you get to pick. Okay? You get to pick one of these cups. Because technically, these are all aces of cups. These 7 cups are all aces. And the Ace of Cups, in general, speaks of new opportunity to attain abundance in yada yada yada. Well, these cups are saying what the abundance is. But it's hard to choose between them because they're all, like, very good. I don't know what they all mean, to be honest. But they are all very good. Unlike the Ace, there's nothing in the cup besides an abundance of water. That means whatever you put your energy into will be in abundance. This already has whatever abundance it is in the cup. So it gets a little overwhelming because, like, I gotta just choose one? I don't want to choose one. I want to choose all of them because I deserve it. Well, you're on your way to attain these options, or these are options that are being presented to you, not all in one. They're probably like, here's one, here's the next, here's that, and like different times they're all just going to be like presented, and you either have to pick. Maybe you have to pick as it comes. You don't get to see all of them, unlike the 7 of Cups. You see all of them. Like, oh wow, these are cool. Let me sit back and think about it. I feel some of us, or some of you, will be presented with these options, these opportunities, one at a time, and over a course of time. I don't know how long. I don't know, days, weeks, months, years, I don't know. But it's over time. These 7 of Cups will be presented, maybe 2 at a time. I don't know. It's just not going to be all like at once. And if it is all at once, good luck. It's going to be very overwhelming. I think them coming one at a time is also will present some sort of anxiety because you're probably going to be afraid of missing out on opportunities if you decline, this one opportunity. You were not sure if the next is going to be truly what you desire. But I think with the Crystal card and the Chariot card coming before the Seven of Cups, I really feel that you're gonna know exactly what you're looking for, and you'll zip right to the one you want. Okay, so don't be discouraged. And I like how the skies are literally the same in these two cards. I don't know if you noticed. Well, I haven't hold them up, but I don't know if you can see it. But the background, the sky, and everything is the same color. So I think the Chariot U is presented with options, and these options can come in a lot of different forms. I know there's stuff in them already, but remind you, these are cups, so it's like emotional triggers, but in a good way, not necessarily a bad way. But I feel emotionally things will be presented as opportunities to grow, and you have to choose between which one you truly want to put your energy into. And I think you already know, so you're just gonna you're basically gonna wait, because she has a very Empress vibe, because the Empress card also sits and waits for things to come to her, because she already knows. The Chariot here is sitting as thus she is the Empress as well, sitting back, straight back, waiting for, not even waiting, she's going towards what she wants with confidence. She's not wavered, she doesn't seem unsure, she knows, and she's going, she's moving. That's the difference between the Empress card and the Chariot. The Empress doesn't move, the Chariot does, but they both know what they want, and they're both getting it in their own special way. So the options, they're coming. You're gonna be a little overwhelmed, but I feel if you just trust in the drive and direction that you are moving, that you will go to the exact thing that you're looking for, or that you're trying to achieve emotionally, because this is emotional right now, or emotional adventure. Well, sorry. Huh. I fucking love that frothing thing. It really does change the coffee. And I make my coffee at home all the time. It's just, and I've always wanted that little whisk thing, and I wanted it ever since my friend had it, and she had made me a cup of coffee. And I just think it's one, I didn't know that it really does change everything about the coffee, but I like that it could just mix it. I bought it so I can just mix the coffee, mix my sugar, cinnamon, and everything else I usually put in my coffee fast. I don't have to be like and it not really really break down the particles into my coffee. This thing does, but then it also blends it and kind of makes it frothy and creamier. It feels like I'm buying coffee from a coffee shop. That little thing just changed completely. Okay. I keep going back and forth in my personal life and the reading. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Anything else wants to come out? Okay. I like it. We got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. I feel like it's like there is so much movement, major movement. We got the Chariot that's moving towards exactly what they want to achieve and who they are and everything like that. Just like pure confidence driven desire. And then we have this kind of movement, which is moving away from things that are no longer benefiting them. Because it's done in a way that is strategic and hidden. Because it's nobody's business where you're going and why you're doing what you're doing. It's really nobody's business. And I think to not ruffle too many feathers doing things in private it's better for you in the long run. So people are not, because not a lot of people care about what you're doing in your life and the achievements you're achieving. Because there's a lot of people who. It's interesting how not yet jealousy and envy kind of creep up when you never thought you were that kind of person, when you see friends achieving things more than you, and it triggers that part of you that you didn't even know you had, because you seem to be like a good person, whatever, like that. But those micro feelings do creep up, and it's the jealousy and envy isn't purely just jealousy and envy. It's more about, usually the person wish they were in that position already too, but everybody is in a different chapter in their life. Okay, some people are down, some people are up, some people are just like barely in the in between, about to cross over into better times. I don't know. Everybody's in a different fucking chapter, and definitely in a different fucking book. So I say all that to say to not try to let those micro feelings creep up, because it's not your story. Just be happy in silence, or happy in, expressively happy for them, and keep it fucking moving, okay? And just focus back on yourself, and don't pay too much attention on what accolades or achievements people are getting, because it's not your story. You're not walking in their shoes. You haven't been where they've been, You don't know where they were 2 years ago. It's just, there's no point to be jealous or envious of anyone. Just be happy where you're at and move forward. If you feel this kind of way because this person, then you probably need to make some steps, some moves, some changes so you can get these things that you're seeing in the other person that you feel you want to. You need to take action. In this reading, though, action is being taken. Reward is being rewarded. The Six of Swords, following this type of movement, make sure there's no glare, I feel like, and then, it doesn't help that this middle cup is glowing. I don't know what the rose means, but you can look it up, figure it out for yourself. But achievement is happening, and then necessary adjustments are being taken as well. This is very boss bitch leveling up status. It's like somebody has hit the switch on, you know what? I'm tired of whatever. I'm taking action. And they are taking action, moving accordingly. They're taking action and moving accordingly. The Six of Swords is about the mind and the baggage that you carry. This feels like a warning. Be careful on the kind of what you're carrying into the next. Because the Swords is very about mental. It's very mental. And I can't really place if this is like good mental, bad mental, but either way, it's like mental baggage. And you're taking it to the next. But the sun is coming up, breaking away these dark clouds here in the Seven of Swords, you see? In the moonlight. You're being ruled by the moon again. I want to see if it is the moon. Chariot. Six of Swords. Oh, that should come out too. I did not know that the Seven of Cups was ruled by Scorpio. And it's the solar plex. Dreams. I'll leave this out. This is my learning tarot. I like to use them to better clarify some stuff, or to confirm what I already feel. This is the Empress that I was talking about earlier. Can you see? Yeah, I don't know. Just wanted you to see it. Oh yeah, where's the Six of Swords? skip it? I must have. Sorry, guys. I just want to pull it out, okay? And I already forgot why. Yo, I don't know about this, man. Ah. Okay. Why did I pull this out? Oh yeah, I wanted to see. Oh, it's ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius. So we got Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius. It's like a progression to... Because... Should I talk about... Alright, let's go back here. And it's the heart chakra. So the six of Swords is ruled by Aquarius, and it is the heart chakra. Calmer waters, healing, progress, moving on, moving forward, thinking calmly, things calming down, calm after a storm, overcoming hardship, relief, stability, escaping, running away, journeys, travel overseas, going on a holiday, feeling deflated. Oh, did I just do what I think I did? Yep. What sign is that? Mercury. I'm sorry. I'm thinking to myself here. No, because... So, I was thinking that the Six of Swords is ruled by Aquarius, the throat chakra, and it is the planet Mercury, which is communication, verbal communication, which is also ruled, is what the swords represent. And it's heart and throat. So speaking the truth. Maybe you're carrying all the truths with you, your truths. But these are like hard truths, so it's like, but either way, still be careful on like where you're taking these swords with you, because they're also baggage. There's some form of mental conditioning that you've given yourself, or truths that you have, your own truths taking into. And I honestly be careful, because sometimes when you get into another relationship, whether it's romantic or whatever, but when you get into another relation, the truths that you carry sometimes will hurt the people that you're merging with. So that's the only area that I'm like, just be careful of what you're bringing from the past into the future, into the present, or into the future. It could be a little hard, because like I feel you have come a long way, because this whole achievements and hard work and stuff like that, and choices that you had to make that were hard to make, but you made them, I think has formed you into this person. And that's why you went from the Chariot, open, receptive, driven, courageous, ambitious, desire oriented, to this person, this kind of movement, which is cloaked in the night on a boat, which is sailing through water, and all your knives. It's a different energy, but still the same kind of movement, still the same kind of desire. It's almost protective with the cloak, like you're protecting yourself, and you have your swords around you. And it's the Six of Swords, so it's like, after the Six of Swords is the Seven of Swords, which is that thief in the night, where, and you haven't gotten it, but I'm thinking in the process. Anyway, Six of Swords. Seven of Swords is a thief in the night. That means you've landed on shore. This isn't the story you're on, but this is just the story of the Seven of Swords. You landed on shore, you see where you're at, and then you start to get selfish or stingy and greedy, because of the knowledge you have and the truths that you know and what you've been through. After that, is the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is the prison that you have put yourself in, with all the truths that you've told yourself, and you're like blinded to it. When really, and it's tearing you down, and you're trying to like not be in this kind of mental state, but you don't know how to get out of it because they're all the truths that you've carried from the Six of Swords. Before this is Seven of Swords, and before the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords, and that's a very conflicting card. You know, you have to fight for your rights, fight for your ideas, and that gets a little messy. But anyway, right now in the story of the swords, you're here in this position on the boat, moving to better shores, and carrying your swords with you, cloaked in the night with the moon. And Aquarius is very Aquariuses really think about themselves more than anybody else, even though they're humanitarians. They are themselves first and everybody else second. And depending on who they deal with, they might actually put themselves second. And that has to be like a very strong love or desire for this person. Or not even desire. No, yeah, desire. It's probably a strong love or desire for this person, for an Aquarius, to put themselves second. So with that being said, Aquarius, throat, Mercury. This person, you are very sure in this moment on how you're moving on to the next. Heavily guarded, but moving. Okay, it comes. The guarded part, I think, came from all the stuff you've been through. Okay, and now you're just kind of like this. Before you were like this, now you're like this. You know, but still moving. Still, you're not stuck. That's the thing. You're not stuck. Let's get another card. This one. Didn't I say that you're moving towards better times? You can see the sun creeping up through the dark clouds, and then I got distracted with my actual dark clouds and how the sun keeps wanting to pop up. And, you know, it's playing into the next. We got the sun, bro. The sun. The beautiful sun. That's all we've been talking about since we started. The light shining. What did that card say? Give yourself a pat on the back for all you have achieved. The time and energy you put in your endeavors has paid off. Crystals are formed over time by molecules coming together in a repeated pattern, and they are symbols of success, victory. Did you hear that? Crystals are formed over time. You're the crystal. By molecules coming together in a repeated pattern, and they are symbols of success, victory, and achievements. That means that, like I said, you have been going over and over to achieve something and moving. Why is everything so... Okay. Well, now you're about to turn into the crystal. Because it was saying... The crystal labradorite depicts on the card is a visual representation of reaching the top, and the shape frequently appears in monuments and landmarks. Just as a stone shines in the light, you are shining bright in your own way. Release your stress and doubt. You've successfully overcome all the challenges and difficulties you've encountered thus far. This is a reminder that hard work pays off and triumph times is here. Stand tall and be proud of what you've accomplished. And that is literally the vibe coming off of that. That card is telling, oh look, and it's like blue and blue. Oh, look at that. Standing tall. You're not sitting anymore. You are standing, but you are cloaked. But cloak is also, that color is also something. You see how they're the same kind of color? Went from sitting to standing. Or I should hold it like this, really. I only have so many fingers, and there are only, a certain... Yeah, this is good right there. And labradorite does have hues of purple, too. It has, like, that... I love that stone, and I kind of wanted that stone. And I did want it as a fucking point or a heart. It was one of those. Or maybe it was the heart. I think I wanted it as a heart. Labradorite. because it shines like almost, it's like a black unicorn. That's what it reminds me of, a black unicorn with that like iridescent kind of vibe when you move the stone. And I loved it. It was beautiful. And I wanted it for dream reasons, but anyway. But yeah, so I feel this card is really talking about where you're at right now. And I feel like a lot of us are here. Okay? And not even too far ago, we were here because something has triggered in our lives. And I say our, and I'm just talking as like in general, everyone, that has moved us into that position of assertment. And we're just moving, man, moving and grooving. I already know what the sun card is. It's Leo. It's the sun. It's all the fire signs, I think. Or maybe it's just Leo. I'm just saying, it is amazing that we got the sun, because you are definitely moving towards that energy with everything you're going through. And I don't know if this is just serving as a reminder that, keep going. You're doing it. Do not waver from your path. The path, whatever is presenting in a way for a reason. So yeah, the sun card is the solar plex represented by the sun itself. No zodiac sign, just the sun. Some people say the sun, is represented also by Leo, but this isn't ego. No offense to my Leos. This is just radiating happiness. Oh, I'll tell you. Positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, self-expression, good luck, enthusiasm, happiness, truth, openness, and pregnancy. And pregnancy doesn't necessarily have to mean pregnancy. It could just mean like a new thing developing in your life. And this is something new developing in your life because of everything all the energy you've put into some area has now popped out the reward that you were gearing to. All the choices you made in your life, where you've moved to, what you've attained, who you become, has led you to where you're at now. And you're about to step into the energy of everything I just read, positivity, freedom, and all that jazz. I see my light on the world around me, and my radiance attracts more success. It's that positivity in you that's really opening doors. I feel like a door is opening. You've come a long way. I don't even know how long it's been, but you've come a long way and changed as a person. And now here we are. The very first card is if you forgot your path, if you forgot the reason why you're even trekking forward in this path is because of this. This serves as a reminder from the very beginning of the reading. And I even said, I don't feel like I need to read anymore. I feel like that's all some people really needed to hear. And the rest of this reading literally was just playing on that to give you more shape as to remember this, that, this. Well, look what's happening. We're moving forward, man. In such a way. And I have 2 solar plex cards, so it's very will driven. This is will in like pure will. We are willing here. That's the thing. There's a will to succeed here. There's a will to achieve. There's a will to live here. And it's being rewarded. You have transformed a lot. And it's now time to see the sun. And I was saying how, the sun was peaking right here. It's just fitting to have the sun come right after, and that's exactly where the boat is going. Exactly where the boat is going. Right where the sun's peaking. Because you're moving into the sun, the newness, the brightness. What I've been wanting to see, and the sun is peaking here. It's like, it's been popping. I swear, I said it. I'm like, it's raining, isn't it? And then all of a sudden it just started showing, and you saw in real time how amazing it made me feel. And it's still here. That'd be crazy if I finish the reading and then it just gets dark again. I'm like, well, we're just gonna do that now? I kind of want to pull a card from a different deck asking, what should we be looking out for? You know, because I feel with this kind of drive and momentum, there's always something trying to derail us from getting to that sun vibe, you know? There's always something trying to derail. So I want to pull a card to see what the possible, not guaranteed, the possible derailing would come from. Okay. I was like, where's my other one like that? Here we go. I got the smaller version of the cards I was using up top. The ones that I was using first, the same artist, different kind of deck. This one, it's same Marquise or whatever his name is. Even the back is almost the same. You know, maybe this is it. I was just showing the backs because it's the same artist, and it just so happens to be a card. And the card I do need to speak on, because what did I say? What, you know, just give us a possible derailing, or what we should look out for, just in case anything wants to come about and try to derail us from our success or our direction and our path. This would be it. This would be it. And this could go either way. It could be you. This is you, a part of you, or this is someone else or something. The devil. How nice. The devil. Always coming around when things are good. Not today. Yeah, not today, because we clear my throat chakra. This is an energy that you know very well exists, whether it's outside of you or within you. And by letting the devil, and I say the devil, and it's making it sound like a person, but the energy that the devil holds is what's more important than the damn devil. The energy he holds is very nice. And it'll be very convincing to pull you away from all the hard work you have put into yourself. Whether it's like staying sober for years, and then that one like day you're feeling your lowest, you can't reach your sponsor, or like nothing seems to pan out, or the one AA meeting they cancel because of something. You're left out there alone and you're feeling the call of a drink. And for a person on AA, one little drink, one little sippy sip is a relapse, and that's a big deal. The devil is that one little sip, especially when it's available to you easily. Whether it's going to buy it or you know, you have that bottle there. I don't know. It just comes in a very easy form. That's how the devil works. He's not hard to get to. He's very easy to get to. But if this is a possible like derailing or delay in your life to get to where you want to get to, and mind you, this cloak you're wearing, it also means I did say this, it means protection, but it also means spiritual protection. You are spiritually protected by all sorts of things, whether it's physical, spiritual, or mental or emotional harm. The energy of the devil he's not really a person, but he's the energy that we all carry. It's the wolf that we want to feed more. He can only come in if you let him, like a vampire. He can only come in if you let it. But I think from where you've come from, this is me reminding you again, I feel like where you've come from and what you had to deal with and moving forward, this isn't going to be an easy derailment for you. Okay? You see the damn sun. You see the sunlight. You see your rewards coming in whatever form. It's like you're seeing some momentum and it's like, am I doing it? Or maybe not even questioning yourself. You're just like, all right, I just got to keep it up and then it's going to happen. I already feel it. I feel it. It's close. The test from the universe, you can ace. You can ace it. Do not worry your little pretty head. Alright? This is something that I just needed to say, but I am still going to pull that card that I originally wanted to pull for like possible derailment. Or what we should be looking out for. Or whatever that hinders our progress to success. That's really what I'm... Oh! One stayed behind. I was going to go... But one stayed behind. And I'm gonna look at it. The devil. I'm just kidding. It's the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And, you know, it's cool, too, also, this cloak, that you're wearing this cloak, because the Hermit wears one of these himself. But the Hermit wears it because it's protection, yes, but it's also, like, because he's doing a lot of self-reflecting and self-exploration. Like, he's going into himself very hard and dark, deep. But when he's in reverse, he's so deep in himself that he doesn't know how to come back to reality. Like, he gets lost in... He just gets lost in the darkness in him and becomes unaware that he's turned, like, outwardly looking at him. When he's in reverse, he's very antisocial. I was going to say reserved. Antisocial. God, it just went away. And he's ruled by the third eye. Okay. Virgo. Yeah. Okay. One. Virgo and Chiron. Loneliness, paranoia, isolation, being reclusive, withdrawn, antisocial, restrictive, paralyzed by fear. So, you need to be aware of this sort of self-sabotage. That's what it is. The possible derailment or delay towards your success. Yeah, the devil wanted to make itself known, but also the devil represents habits. Negative impacting habits to yourself. And this could be a habit, the Hermit in reverse, because of everything I just said. You become very recluse. Did I say that earlier? I didn't want to use that word, but I'm going to say it now. Oh, yeah. Being reclusive. When he's upright, he's doing the journey within himself, but he eventually comes back into the society, and uses what he learned about himself to make him to grow and just be a better person. But he had to do the inner work, the shadow work, before he can do that. While when he's in reverse, he's so lost in that shadow work that he begins to not trust anybody. I don't know, it's like weird, it like plays against him. And in this case, I said self-sabotage because fear will paralyze you. It said paralyzed by fear. And I said it was third eye and Virgo. Virgo is very particular on how to go about anything. And I think with Virgo leading the shadow work, Virgo, in a negative aspect, will not let you go from her clutches until you have perfected your healing. And then perfection is a disease in its own, because nothing is perfect. So if you haven't, Virgo negative, or in this case in reverse, with your third eye, it's like she knows what's best. I say she because Virgo is a female character. Even though there's males who are Virgos and all this stuff, whatever. They're feminine, by the way. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Third eye. She knows what's best for you and will not let you leave the room, which is that internal, because the hermit is always depicted going we're inside some dark, or he's submerged in some sort of dark cave or whatever. Well, she's not going to let you leave that cave until you have done the work and done it properly, and she sees the results she needs. Which in turn, that's why I said outwardly looking into this person, you, if you were to, revert into yourself and not be able to get back out, will look like XYZ. So, nope, I'm reading it wrong. Like you're lonely, depressed, paranoid, isolating yourself, not withdrawn, antisocial, all this stuff, because you're just in your head or in yourself. And this is a major arcana, so it's not like the swords where it's like mental language, stuff like that. It's like a bigger picture. So it means like your life is like this. So it kind of gives me like depression and stuff like that. But I don't understand why we're feeling depressed unless the success or leading towards success is also causing fear to succeed. And that's where Virgo will step in, and then you'll have that weird ass identity crisis where you don't know if you're worth whatever. But that's everything I'm saying right now is all the devil's work. It's all like the negative. Like the devil is really playing with you here, playing with your inner thoughts and your feelings, and it's making you backtrack, and it's all this stuff. So it's not necessarily, this is just a negative way that you can derail yourself by being self-sabotaging. But this is also a habit. So this is something that you've probably done before and didn't really know. But I also feel this chariot and the crystal of achievement, and just the way the tarot is moving. I feel this is like probably the first time that you feel so gun-ho and reclaiming yourself to get to what you deserve. So the devil coming around with this mentality or this feeling of like, I'm not worth it because I'm not perfect, I'm not this and that. I don't think it'll have its clutches on you, but I have to have you be aware that this is something that's, and I did say something about micro jealous or micro feelings like that, negative feelings, this can also be like very hidden and thrown in the back burner or not being acknowledged so you can succeed. But once you hit that level where you're about to succeed or whatever, I don't want to make it so like beep beep, but trying to give you an idea. You're about to succeed, and then that feeling comes in and it really paralyzes you, and it has you not able to move forward because you're going to be in self-doubt, self-sabotage. And then that's when you're just like going down into the hermit, back into the hole, into the darkness where I belong. No, you don't belong there. You belong in the light, and the sun is here to confirm that. And there's many depictions talking about the sun, the bright, out of the storm, like, do not throw everything away because you're at the it kind of reminds me of when I went to massage school and I was fucking excelling in everything. I am a very good massage therapist, but I think I would have been even better if I would have just fucking finished. I did everything, and right at the very end, I was acing on my test. I thought I was a god. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, bro, massage school is not just about touching you the right way. It's so deep. I felt like I was practically God. I feel like I can heal anybody. I was like, I'm gonna be a fucking healer. And then right at the very end, I met a boy. The boy distracted me, or I let the boy distract me, like major. That I had 3 tests to take to graduate. I failed one of my tests, and then I dropped out. Because I was like, I don't need papers saying that I'm this. I was talking out of my fucking ass. I can look back and be like, I was such a fucking idiot. Like, I was such a fucking idiot. Like, what the fuck was I talking? What was I thinking? And I know that's one of the many disappointments for a lot of people who knew me back then, family and non. But it's like that. Like right at the very end, I was at the very end of my shit, achieving everything under the sun, and I was about to get that sun, and I just blew it away because of self-doubt and self-sabotage and everything like that. So from experience, don't let that hinder you. Don't let this devil energy, whatever it means for you, because everybody has their own devil or their own devilish influence that's in them, because this is something that's in you. It's not even exterior. There's something in you that creeps up, and it really debilitates everything that you've worked so hard to get to. And I feel like maybe this is an ongoing pattern where it's like you find yourself in a very high place and then you self-sabotage yourself. And I'm here to tell you, don't let it happen. Figure out why that even happens in the first place and work through it and get over it and let yourself shine. Let yourself be. Let yourself grow. Let yourself radiate the amazingness that you are, because you have it. Just fucking like open the doors and like spread your wings and fucking fly. I sounded so gay saying that, and it's so cliche saying that, but it's so fucking true. Like, we need to open our wings and fucking fly. It's time. And I think you know. Because you've been working hard towards something. So, not to put such a damp rag on everything, all this amazingness, but the damp rag needs to be there so you know what not to invite into your success. That's it. That's all I have. This was a good reading, and I'm going to end it here. So keep going. You're almost there. Acknowledge the folly within you, and do the work to try to overcome that. Because in a way, that damp rag is a healthy acknowledgement. It is. Because you cannot have the light without the dark. Right? So either you need to learn how to marry them or use it as a catalyst to your success, but you need to transform or transmute this damp rag energy to work for you. And I can't tell you how, because I don't know what it is for you. And I have to figure that out myself. But definitely transmute some energy here. And we just had the full moon eclipse. We're in eclipse season right now, from one eclipse to the next, the solar. This is transmuting, period. I mean, things are being exposed, things are being released, things are being, not even released, things are being eclipsed. They're just getting like thrown the fuck out. Like, you don't even have a chance to say goodbye. It's just like, whoop, bye, bitch. I mean, I said bye, bitch, but like, you really haven't had a chance to say goodbye. You probably have a chance to process what just left, but that's about it, you know? things are clearing out. So if you want anything to clear out or transmute while the clearing out is happening, like to get sucked, I don't know, just use this energy from eclipse to eclipse season to really work with the energies for you. And if you want to dabble, if you want to get that damp rag out and wring it out and see what comes out, and hopefully the eclipse will help you eclipse things out too, you know, alchemize here. It's time to play alchemist. And I think I said that in my dream. No, I didn't. I said that in Minecraft when I was making an alchemy room. Alright. This was great. This is good. I already presented the possible triggers and... not triggers. No. Yeah. I presented the possible derailments, but all looks well right now when I tell you. You're moving right into the area that you want to be and feel and see. And like this said in the very first sentence is, give yourself a pat on the back for all you have achieved. All right? Some people don't like to celebrate their wins, even the small ones, but you should. Because you should. Period. There ain't no because. You just should celebrate the small and definitely the big ones. Okay? Celebrate every little thing so you can put it in your mind and your body and your soul, emotionally imprint it that you do good. Alright? Instead of putting yourself down for all the negative that comes about. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. The sun is still here with us, and I don't even see the gray clouds. They are moving. It's the blues are coming. The clouds are turning more white. They're just a hint of gray in the cloud itself, but even the blue was gray. So now we got the blue sky. We got a little hints of gray clouds, but some white clouds coming out now. The sun is beaming down. I mean, from when I started this reading, I was like, it's raining. It's this. And it was. It was raining. It was gray. It was ugh. For the 4th, 5th day in a row. I don't even know anymore. I know I got wet 3 out of those days. I'm over it. Like, I don't know. I don't have my next off day till Monday, but going to the beach just to soak it all in. The sun, the sand, the salt. I mean, everything would be warranted right now. Again, I hope everybody has a beautiful rest of their day, and I hope this reading helped somebody out there. Until the next time, keep it up, be blessed, and all that jazz. Okay, bye.